In this video, you're trying to do the background check in CastleBranch. The first thing you want to do is get to the CastleBranch website. You can do this a number of ways. I have the direct URL on the bottom of this video. Otherwise, you can go to the Iowa State homepage. You can just Google Iowa State University or go to iastate.edu. On the index, you want to click on T. You can click on E for education, but T works just as good. We want to click T and click on then Teacher Education Program or Teacher Education Services. Any of those first three options will work. Then under Future Students, click on Educator Preparation Program if you didn't automatically get directed there. And we're looking for background checks under Resources on the right hand of the page. We're looking to do the CastleBranch one, so press the plus sign to drop that down, and you want to click on CastleBranch, which again is the URL directly below. The big thing here is you want to make sure that you're doing, the URL contains that IO07 at the end of the URL, and that way you know that you're getting the correct background check package that we require. There was one case where someone did the wrong one somehow. So you press place order, that's the one that we need. You want to click on that. This is just the steps that you will do to get the background check, so you can click on that and press continue. This is just reviewing that it's for Iowa State University, it's for teacher education. It costs $48, and you click that you read that, and you can press continue. Here you just enter your personal information here. The big thing I ask is that you use your ISU email if you're a student. If you're a supervisor filling this out, just use your supervisor, the email that you've used to communicate with us about being hired as a supervisor. But again, if you're a student, please use your ISU email. The student information at the bottom is not applicable to anything, so you don't need to fill it out. This next step is to fill out this information and create an account at CastleBranch. The only reason this needs to be done is if during this next phase you get timed out or your form gets denied, you have to log back in to finish that. But you just create whatever password you want. It's going to be the email that you used earlier when you gave your personal information. So we want to click create account. Here just put quick your state and the current county that you live in. Then this quickly just shows you all the registries that your name will be checked against. So you can press next. This page is asking if you want this badge. You don't need it. It's $12, so just press no, and we'll hit next. It's just saying the different names that it's going to check those registries for. So then here's the payment part. Put your credit card information in. There is it's a pay plan if you can't pay all at once. The big thing here is it's asking if you want to rush the order. That's not necessary, so don't pay the extra $7.95 to get that done. So after you do your payment information and you click submit, it's going to process it quickly. And then once it's processed, you're getting an email with this order confirmation, or you can press print confirmation page. But if you're a supervisor, that's the page that you need to print or forward to our physical officer so that you can get reimbursed for this background check once you're hired and once you turn in your first mileage. This next part is the actual CastleBranch itself, and it's the part that causes the most headaches. It's the Iowa Child Abuse and Adult Dependent Abuse form, and it gets rejected constantly. So if you follow these steps, we'll do it right the first time. So you want to download the file, and you want to download it somewhere where you can access it. Some browsers automatically open it in the browser, and that's what the problem is. You fill out the information, you think you saved it, but it's really just a blank form. So make sure you go find where you put it. I recommend the desktop, and you fill it out. The big thing is that you want to put, after you fill out the top section, which I'll show you in another clip here, you just put the purpose of it is that you're entering a K-12 setting, and you put your name and the date that you're doing this. and that's in section 2. That's section 1. There's already gonna, as soon as you download the form, there's someone's signature. That's someone from representative from CastleBranch. That's just automatically on the form, so don't think that that's where your signature is going. You're authorizing that requester to actually run it. So here, really quick, I'm going to run over if you are getting denied constantly, like you fill the form out and it says it's not filled out the right way, this run through right here will try to remedy that problem. So the big issue is this form is meant to be used with Adobe Reader. It's a PDF, but if you have a Mac or a PC and you don't have Adobe Reader, some default program within those two operating systems is going to try to open it and manipulate it, which then can cause either the form to be not filled out correctly. So you just want to search for Adobe Reader. It's usually the first one. You want to download it. What you want to do is unclick all this other stuff it's trying to install because you don't need it. And then you just press install. And then it's going to download. And I know that once it's downloaded, some computers, namely Macs, it's going to quickly ask you to enter your password, like your computer password again. But all you gotta do is save it somewhere where you'll be able to find it quickly and just click it so that it can execute its install. Interface, you already downloaded the file. You're gonna go to browse and you find where you had saved it and edited it. And then once it does that, you want to press submit. And then once you submit it, it's a two-step process. So you submitted it and it's in progress, and so it's being sent to CastleBranch. CastleBranch will then send it to Iowa, and then you're good to go. If there's any issues, you'll get an email from CastleBranch and maybe our license coordinator. If you have any questions, you can give us a call.